Hello viewers. So if those of you who follow the channel know that we've done videos on this one, we've done videos on this one, we've done videos with the two of them together. This one has appeared in the Blue Light Special video, Kmart, if you will. We've done a video on this one, but why not do a video with the 3 metal bladed fans that I have? So these are the only 3 metal bladed fans I have. I typically don't go into the 60s with my collections. I don't, and I know that these are not from the 60s. 2000s, yes. Don't let that fool you. the P25, it was around as late as 2007. We know this is 70s, probably mid 70s. It's like someone told me this is probably like a 74, 75, somewhere around that. What is this? McGraw-Edison precursor to the comfort fan. Really, if you're familiar with the comfort fan, and actually, just gonna mess this up. You can see that one there in the window. The translucent McGraw-Edison comfort fans. If you're familiar with those, what you'll notice about this, and if this looks familiar to you, same cabinet, same knob, same handle, same kind of idea with the motor mounted into the grill. What I wanted to do, I was more so interested, and maybe I should have just done the comparison between these two because they're essentially contemporaries. This is just more here for fun. I may not even turn this on in this video because the idea is for these two. So in comparison, this sucker is all metal, both sides, plastic. Although we know that for the most part, these grills were pretty solid, even if they were sun abused. You can see a little yellowing of this handle here. We also know Lakewood handles are the best handles compared to these. Even if you don't break the handle, you get the fans on. The switches, I have a lot of experience working with these switches in the comfort fans, and they are a pain. If you're servicing the motor and you have to pull the whole motor out and pull the switch down, you basically, if you get it back in correctly, it's luck. I have a fan that I need help with, not the one in the window that I just showed you, but one just like it, where I'm terrified that the switch is gonna fall into the fan that I have, I think painter's tape or something like that, electrical tape holding it, as well as the knob holding it from the outside. Any tips on repairing those? Be awesome. All right, let's, aside from kind of how the blades are shaped, as much as I love these, I just think these blades scream 60s nostalgia. Just the big pedal or blade, just super cool, just super cool. Well, I did a video on this that went into more detail, just full disclosure. Any dust or anything, and I see dust because the sun's coming through the window, any dust or anything that's on this thing, I got this thing as is. I haven't done a thing to it, oil, nothing yet, but I also don't really run it, just for videos it seems. So let's check these two out on low. Listen to that. I feel like I'm in 1965. This thing is moving around a little. Low. I think the Edison's going to have, look at that spin down for not oiling that thing. I think the Edison's going to have a stronger low. We just know Lakewood's on low, pretty mellow. Just love the sound of that when it's coming up to speed. Sounds like an alien ship from the 60s. So cool. vibrating, but it's not moving across the counter. Medium. I typically don't test medium speeds in videos because I watch a lot of fan videos, and when you see high, medium, low, and then you do it times 2, you get the idea. But this is kind of cool. Sounds good. Whew. I think the Lakewood has it. It's close. It's close on medium. It's a tie. I think it's a tie on medium. All right, let's see if we can put this thing in the orbit. Throwing out some serious air though. Throwing out some serious air. And I can walk away from that and I know it's totally fine. It's not even, one of the feet aren't even on the table. It's not a problem. All right, let's flip it. I won't do all the speeds. This thing is rusty. It needs a full restoration, really. Now, I talk about this in the the video for that fan. There's people out here who hate this design. Love it. Always did, because I grew up with that one or that design. So this is just obviously an earlier design of that one. All right, so low. We'll just stick with low. This thing is, I think it needs a little work. I pointed this out in the discussion video, that when you have this on exhaust, the ring the blades create when it's on is just awesome. It just looks really, really cool. Yeah, you can see it's vibrating. Needs a little balancing, which I don't know what the answer is on metal blades. Plastic blades, I know the trick. See previous Lasco video where I attempt to do that. And then just always loved the blue. It's just awesome accent. All right. So there you have it. And we'll let's turn it around one last time. So I think in summary, and it's hard to compare because this one is not at its best. This one still is pretty much at its best. But I think from a balance standpoint, obviously this thing is super smooth. These have a tendency, whether they're the comfort fans or even this one, where they move. They move. And I don't know if it's because the way the motor's mounted into the grill, so therefore it just shakes more. That could be it. In terms of being rugged, in terms of beating the heck out of it, I mean, this thing, it's just weathered, but with the metal grills on both sides, that's like a commercial fan. We've seen Lakewoods, all generations, with grills smashed in, they're being used in a commercial setting, whatnot. So from that regards, the Edison has it. But just, it's amazing that handles, Lakewood always wins with the handles. It's amazing that that's intact. That's what tells me that this thing just sat somewhere like in the basement and just got rusty and dusty. And it just needs some work there. The Lakewood doesn't need feet. As we know, these have the openings for those plastic feet, which are long gone. I do have spares from some of my other fans that I could use, but typically, unless you're using it on a thick ply carpet, it'll stand up straight. Just may move a little. So, if I'm speaking with my heart, I like the Edison because it's even rarer, more rare than this. These you still find out there. I think in their heyday, these were more popular. These look more like a consumer product than a commercial product. Maybe this was designed to be commercial. The one I remember when I tell the story in the video was the one I've ever seen in real life as a kid in the 90s, early 90s, so it would have been old then. It was used in a commercial setting, so the fact that it made it to the 90s in a commercial setting, probably never serviced, says a lot. I'm just glad I own both of them. I can't decide. I think the majority of people out there are going to say the Lakewood all day long because that's what they know, that's what they're used to. I like them both equally. I know that's the easy way out, but I think just because personal ties to the comfort fan growing up, this reminds me of that because it's predecessor, and then this one just because it's just awesome. It's amazing. So I'll leave you with this. Before I say thanks for watching, like, subscribe, comment. Like to hear you on the discussion. Talk to me. Which one do you like better? If I can get another one of these, I will. I'm going to restore this one. It took me about 2-3 years to find it. I paid for it on eBay, and then sure enough, when I bought this one, another one came up on eBay, outrageously expensive, but it was like brand new condition. I let that one pass. I should have grabbed that one too, but we got this one. So I'm gonna leave you with this. The whole room is vibrating. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.